Reach of Smokey Joe Williams, 2 asterisks. So Quincy Troop goes to third. Johnny Cowan's at first. Here's the pitcher. Right, first and third for the Buckeyes. Pitcher uses batting card number 2. 6-6 split chance. And 7 is a single, double asterisk. And that's an RBI for the pitcher, Bill Jefferson. He would want a right-hand batter up there in that situation. Here's the pitch to Buddy Armour. 6-6 is a split chance. And 2 is a double. Run scores. 3-0 Cleveland in the third. Smokey Joe Williams has not been a mystery at all to these Buckeye bats. Sam Streeter is throwing in the bullpen for the Homestead Grays. Johnny Cowan comes up the bat. Runners on the corners. 5-8. Fly ball right field B. That's going to score the run at third. 5-0 now, Cleveland Buckeyes. Eagerly pitching staffs were not real deep. There's a pitch to Quincy Troop. Infield playing back. 6-4. Ground ball third base X. That is Judd Wilson. He's a 3. And he doesn't get to it. That's a single, 1 base. Davenport scores. RBI for a Troop. It's 6-0 Cleveland. Quincy Troop's Cleveland Buckeyes keep themselves in line to face the Kansas City Monarchs in the championship. They take game 1 of this best-of-3 series with the Homestead Grays. They scored 8 runs on 15 hits and no errors. The Grays managed only 1 run on 4 hits and no errors. This is Apba Baseball Classics, where yesterday's stars performed through cards and dice, classic games on our tabletops. Good morning, everybody. This is Apba Brian and Apba Baseball Classics, bringing to you game number 15 in this is round 2 of the Negro Leagues Diamond Gems set, played with the Stratomatic engine. Today we have the 1945 Cleveland Buckeyes against the 1931 Homestead Grays. This is game 2 of their best-of-3 series. Cleveland took game 1 yesterday offline 8-1. Here are your starting lineups for the Cleveland Buckeyes. Leading off and playing third base is Parnell Woods. Avelino Canizares is the shortstop. Sam Jethro in center field. Buddy Armour in left field. Ducky Davenport right field. Archie Wares at first base. Quincy Troop's the catcher. And Johnny Cowan at second base with Flash Brummer on the mound. He is a 2.49 earned run average, 18-13 for the Buckeyes. Here's the Homestead Grays. Tubby Scales will lead off and play second base. Ted Page is in right field. Oscar Charleston at first base. Josh Gibson's the catcher. Judd Wilson at third base. Vic Harrison left field. Slim Evans the shortstop. Ambrose Reed in center field. And the pitcher is Chippy Britt, 14-6, 2.87 ERA. 2 good pitchers, 2 tough teams. Each want to play the 1938 Kansas City Monarchs for the championship of the Diamond Gem set. Here we go. Parnell Woods steps into the box for the Buckeyes. The first pitch of the game is a 1-5. 1 is a line drive single. In the center field, Parnell Woods starts it off for the Buckeyes on base. Gibson for the Grays has a -3 arm at catcher, and Parnell Woods is an ace stealer. Here's Avelino Canizares. We're going to at least start the runner and try for a hit and run play. 9 is on the hit run chart is a batter misses pitch, picked Card for steal results. 1 to 12, the batter will be safe. Let's throw that die. That's a 20-sided die. And 6, he is safe with a stolen base. So Canizares is still up there. His man Parnell Woods is in scoring position. Here's the pitch to Avelino Canizares. 5-9 is a swing and a miss. Strike 3. A hit and run call may have compromised Avelino's at bat. Here is Sam Jethro. 3-9 is a split chance. Line drive right to Oscar Charleston. 2 outs. And it's going to be up to Buddy Armour to get his team out on top in the first. Here's a pitch to Buddy Armour. 2-7 is a ground ball to third. Judd Wilson has it. Long throw across. 3 outs. We go to the bottom of the first. No score. The Grays coming to bat. Tubby Scales will lead off for the Homestead Grays. We haven't talked much about him. He was 5'11", 195 pounds, a little bit portly. Hence the nickname Tubby. He was a good curveball hitter and a line drive hitter who spent most of the 1920s with the New York Lincoln Giants, compiled some gaudy averages, hitting 400 twice. And then the Homestead Grays acquired him, and he hit 350 in 1931. Here's the pitch to Tubby Scales. 6-9 is a fly ball to center field. Sam Jethro is under it. He covers a lot of territory out there. He makes the catch. 1 down. Here's Ted Page, the right fielder for the Grays. 2-7 is a base hit, single asterisk. Doesn't matter if nobody's on base. But Page is on base now. B stealing. Catcher for the Buckeyes has a -1 arm modifier. Brings up Oscar Charleston. 313 hitter. 4-7 is a split chance. 1 to 6. That's a single asterisk, a base hit. Page goes to second. And the Grays have something going in their first. And with Josh Gibson coming up, I'd say they've got a lot going on. Flash Bremer is in trouble in the first inning. Josh Gibson, 296, 32 home runs in 1931. Here's the pitch to the catcher. 3-10, popped him up. Popped him up on second base. Johnny Cowan calls for it, makes the catch, and that's a big out. May prove to be a big out in this game. Popping up Josh Gibson with 2 on and only 1 out. Here is Judd Wilson, the third baseman. He's a solid hitter, 366, 10 homers. Flash Bremer's not out of the woods yet. Stretch and the pitch. 110 is a base hit, single asterisk. So the bases will be loaded. Infield single for Judd Wilson. You got Page at third. Oscar Charleston's at second. Judd Wilson is at first. Can Vic Harris put a quarter in a merry-go-round? Here's the pitch to Vic Harris. Oh, I didn't have that third dice. Let's try rolling all the dice. It's more fair that way. 5-9 is a ground ball X. 13 is the roll and split dice. Buckeye shortstop Canizares is rated 2 defensively, and he makes the play. Good play with the bases loaded. We go to the top of the second. No score. Ducky Davenport leads off for the Buckeyes in the top of the second inning. Both teams reach scoring position. Neither of them scored, though. 1-8 is a ground ball to first base. Oscar Charleston scoops it up. He'll go to the bag himself. Score at 3 unassisted. Archie Ware. Line drive hitter, first baseman for the Buckeyes. 1-10's popped up on the infield. Tubby Scales calls for it and makes the catch. He's the second baseman. 2 outs. Now Quincy Troop. Troop is the Buckeyes player manager. And catcher, 5-9, is a swing and a miss. Strike 3. An easy inning for Chippy Britt. We go to the bottom of the second. No score. The Homestead Grays were a little bit like the Oakland A's. They had some very aggressive people on that team who would fight at a drop of the hat, and sometimes they'd fight with each other. We were talking about Tubby Scales. One time after a loss, he got in a fight with Ted Page because of Ted Page's poor performance, and Scales knocked out two of Page's teeth. Chippy Brett, who is the pitcher pitching today, stepped in between the two and got them separated. They happened to be roommates, and they slept that night together facing each other with weapons. Here is Slim Evans leading off the bottom of the second inning, 2-6. Base hit for Slim Evans. Looks like the Grays are ready to try another crack at it scoring. Let's see what Ambrose Reed can do. He's the center fielder. 2-8. It's a base hit. And Evans, if he's fast, he might try for third. He's 1-15. You might notice in basic Stratomatic, there's no direction to where the ball is hitting on these base hits. So the suggestion is from Stratomatic to take the columns 1 and 2 to left field, 3 and 4 to center, 5 and 6 to right. So that's a base hit to left field. Left fielder is Buddy Armour, negative arm. 1-15 is the running speed of the runner at first. He's going to try for third. And as the throw goes to third, so this guy goes to second. And let's see if the throw gets him. That's a 19. He is out at third. Buddy Armour cuts down the aggressive base runner. 1 away. Ambrose Reed advances on the throw. He's at second base. Brings up the pitcher, Chippy Brett. 6-3 is a fly ball left field X. That's Buddy Armour's a 2. 19-2. Armour puts it away for the second out. Runner holds at second. 2 outs. Top of the order, and Tubby Scales, 350 hitter. He can drive a run in with a base hit. Here's the pitch to Tubby Scales. 1-10. Ground ball to shortstop. Canizares has it. The throw across. He's out. 3 outs. Grays get a runner as far as second base. They don't score in the second. They have stranded 5 runners already in this game. We go to the top of the third, nothing. In the third, it's 8-9-1 for Cleveland. Johnny Cowan steps into the box. 6-7. Fly ball to center field. That's Ambrose Reed. He makes the catch. 1 down. Pitcher Flash Bremer. Let's see. He's hitting with the number 2. He should be hitting with a 4. Yeah, number 4 batting card. 5-4 is a ground ball third base X. Third baseman Judd Wilson's a 3. 23. Wilson makes the play. 2 outs. Top of the order, and Parnell Woods. Chippy Brett goes into the windup. Here's the pitch. 6-3 is a ground ball to first base. Oscar Charleston's got it. Throws to Brett covering. That's the end of the third inning. The Buckeyes go down without a whimper. We go to the bottom of the third, nothing. All right, Ted Page steps in there in the last of the third for Homestead. He played most of his career between 1926 and 37, so he's at the midway point of his fine career as a Negro League outfielder. 6-9 is a fly ball to center field. Sam the Jet Jethro has it in his tracks and picks it out of the sky. 1 down. Oscar Charleston singled in the first as far as second base. 2-4 is a base on balls. Charleston is a B stealer. He's a little bit late in his career here. Josh Gibson's at the plate. Don't want to take a chance and take the bat out of Gibson's hand. Let's let Gibson hit with the man on. He hit with 2 on in the first inning, but popped out to second base. Here's the pitch to Gibson. 3-6 is a ground ball, shortstop B. That's going to be a fielder's choice. 6-4. Charleston's out at the second. And Josh Gibson's the base runner at first. 2 down. It's going to be up to Judd Wilson. 2-5 is a fly ball to right field. They'll take care of it. Ducky Davenport makes the catch. 3 outs. Go to the top of the 4th. 0-0. All right, Chippy Britt gave up a single and stolen base to start this game. But since then, he has retired 9 Buckeyes in a row. There's Avelino Canizares. 2-11 is a base hit, so I just jinxed Chippy Britt. Canizares takes first. C-stealing. With a strong arm of Josh Gibson, he'll stay put. Sam the Jet Jethro, 352 hitter, 14 homers and 15 triples, steps in. 2-9, fly ball, center field. Ambrose Reed tracks it down and makes the catch. Canizares holds at first. Here's Buddy Armour. 6-5 is a swing and a miss. Strike 3. Buddy Armour goes back to the dugout, a strikeout victim of Chippy Britt. 2 outs. Here's Ducky Davenport. Grounded out the first unassisted, first time up. 1-6 is a ground ball to third base. He tries Judd Wilson. Wilson catches it and throws to first. 3 outs. Takes us to the last of the 4th, no score. All right, Vic Harris leads off. I talked about it before, but I think he's a very underrated player. Flash Bremer makes his pitch. 2-5 is a base hit for Vic Harris. That's 6 hits for the Homestead Grays, but they have all been singles. Slim Evans comes to bat. He's going to swing away. Here's the pitch. 1-4, ground ball to pitcher B. Brummer with a quick turn towards second, and the throw retires Harris, sliding in at second base for the out. Fielder's choice. Slim Evans, a B Steelers at first. Ambrose Reed. For 8, base on balls. Reed takes first. That pushes Slim Evans to second base. He's in scoring position. Grays have been able to get runners in scoring position, but they've not got that clutch hit yet. Here's the pitcher, Chippy Gray, hitting card number 4. 5-8, it's a line drive to Avelino Canizares. 2 outs. And now it's going to be up to Tubby Scales to get production out of this threat. Scales is 0 for 2, flied to center and grounded to short. It's not going to keep going this way. He's a 350 hitter. He's due to make contact for a hit sooner or later. Bremer might think about walking him. Ted Page is 274, but puts 2 runners in scoring position. Gains almost 100 points in batting average, though. He's going to walk Tubby Scales. Yep, they talked it over. Everybody is in agreement. Let's pitch to Ted Page. Page can't afford to lose any more teeth to Tubby Scales. He's pressure's on. Get a hit. There's a pitch to Ted Page. 3-9 is a fly ball to center field. It's not going to happen. Sam Jethro covers a lot of territory, and he's got this one. 3 outs. They leave the bases loaded again. No score. Archie Ware will start the 5th for the Cleveland Buckeyes. He's a good leader on this 1945 Buckeye team. He was had a good temperament and was a leader amongst the teams. He was mainly what he gave Cleveland was a good glove at first base. And then on offense, he was a line drive contact hitter. Here's a pitch to Archie Ware. 5-4 is a ground ball third base X. Judd Wilson's a 3. And that ball gets under his glove and rolls into left field for a base hit. Third hit of the day for the Buckeyes. Where's a C stealer? Quincy Troop, the catcher, comes up. 7th place in the order. Don't want to give up a sacrifice out here. Let's let Troop hit away. Here's the pitch. 3-5 is a split chance, but it's going to be a fly ball, or excuse me, a line drive, caught by the second baseman, Tubby Scales. 1 down. Johnny Cowan. Chippy Britt peers in, gets the sign. Here's the stretch and the pitch. 1-3, popped up. Johnny Cowan is, or not Cowan, the second baseman, Tubby Scales, is under it. 2 outs. And now it's going to be up to the pitcher, Flash Bremer. 2-8. Is a swing and a miss. Strike 3. We go to the bottom of the 5th. No score. All right, this feels like an important inning for the Homestead Grays. They've got 3, 4, and 5 scheduled to hit. Charleston Gibson and Judd Wilson, 3 of the greatest sluggers in Negro League history. Let's see if they can solve this equation from Flash Bremer. He has been tough so far, especially pitching in the crutch. Here's a pitch to Oscar Charleston. 5-7. Ground ball second base X. That is Johnny Cowan's a 2. 14 is the roll. Johnny Cowan makes the play. 1 down. Here is Josh Gibson hitting with nobody on base. 3-10. Popped him up to second base. It's the second time they popped up Josh. Caught by Johnny Cowan. Judd Wilson. 3-5, single, double asterisks. Wilson is 2 for 3. A stealer, he's going to try. The modifier is only 1, and he is safe at second base. Stolen base for Judd Wilson. Each team has stolen 1 base. Victor Harris can try to get him in. Here's the pitch to Harris. 6-8. Popped up to first base. Archie Ware makes the catch. We go to the 6th. Scoreboard's clean. 0-0. Cleveland Buckeyes put in a request to change up the dice. They'd like to see blue, red, red, see if that changes their luck. But it's up to the home team. Homestead Grays say nope. Here's a pitch to Parnell Woods. 5-9 is a swing and a miss. Strike 3. 1 down. Here's Avelino Canizares, Cuban player. He played only 1 year in the Negro Leagues. 3-6 is a base on balls. Canizares takes first. Second time he's been on base. Singled and walked now. Sam the Jet Jethro, 352 hitter. So we're not going to hit and run. We want Jethro to pick his pitch. Here's the pitch. 3-7. Base on balls. He waited patiently. Now they're first and second for the Buckeyes for Buddy Armour. It's one 300 hitter after another with these Buckeyes. Buddy Armour hit 300, man on deck, 316. There's a pitch to Buddy Armour. 1-6, base hit, and that could score a run. That was a line drive to left field. Canizares is a 1-17, -1 on the arm in left field Here he comes. The throw goes through. And he is safe. First run of the game. It wasn't easy, but he scores. 1-0 Buckeyes. Both runners move up a base on the play at the plate. So now we have Armour Armour's at second and Jethro's at third. Canizares was the man who scored. That brings up Ducky Davenport, 316 hitter, while they pitch to him. Josh Gibson stands up and extends the arm. They're not going to pitch to him. 4 wide ones, and Davenport takes first. Bases are juiced, but it sets up the double play for the Homestead Grays. Archie Ware could punch a hole in this game with something big here. There's the pitch to Archie Ware. 3-5 is a base hit. A liner to center that falls in front of Ambrose Reed, who has a 0 arm. Runner is 1 through 15, I think, but they're going to the center fielder Reed is going to make a throw to third, and that runner at second scores. First and second, Cleveland. 2 runs are in, 3 in the inning, 2 on that hit. 3-0 Cleveland. First and second for the Buckeyes. Two RBIs by Archie Ware. He once led his team in RBIs one season, and he only hit 220, so a clutch player is Archie Ware. Quincy Troop's the batter, still only 1 out. 2-9 is a swing and a miss, strike 3. Small consolation, but Chippy Brett has a chance to strike out the side if he can get Johnny Cowan here. 230 hitter. Here's the pitch. 5-5 is a base on balls. He pitched around Cowan to get to the pitcher. Here's Flash Brummer. 9th hitter in the inning. Pitch to Brummer. 1-10 is a ground ball third base, taken by the third baseman, Judd Wilson, to throw to first. That's the end of the inning. But on 4 walks and 2 hits, the Buckeyes score 3 times. We go to the bottom of the 6th. 3-0 Cleveland. Work to do for the Homestead Grays. They're down by 3. Slim Evans steps into the box. Here's the pitch from Flash Brummer. 4-3 is a ground ball to first base. Archie Ware's got it. Steps on first. 1 down. Ambrose Reed. 5-9 is a ground ball shortstop X. Canizares is a 2 defensively. 15 is the roll. And Canizares makes the play. 2 outs. Negro League pitching staffs were not real deep. Chippy Brett's going to hit for himself and stay in the game. Here's a pitch. 2-5 is a ground ball to second base. 3 outs. Go to the 7th inning, 3-0 Cleveland. All right, the Cleveland Buckeyes batted around in the 6th inning. Everyone got a chance to hit. And they showed a lot of patience drawing 4 walks. Chippy Brett is wobbling out there with his command. Here is the pitch to Parnell Woods. 2-6 is a split chance. It's going to be a 2 numbers above the double. It's a base hit. Leadoff single by Parnell Woods. Charles Williams does get up, and he is throwing in the bullpen for the Homestead Grays. Avelino Canizares steps in the box for Cleveland. 3-6 is a base on balls, and that's it for Chippy Brett. All right, Charles Williams is one of the all-time great pitchers for the Homestead Grays. He played his entire career with the Grays. Had a spectacular 1930 season where he was credited with 29 wins and 0 losses against all competition. Most of those games were exhibition games. In his career against all competition, he pitched 17 no-hitters. Again, most of those no-hitters were against, inferior competition. But Charles Williams was 13-7 in 1931, 3.60 ERA. He comes on the pitch to Sam the Jet Jethro. No outs, 2 on for the Buckeyes. Here's the pitch. 110, base hit for Sam Jethro. That's to left field. Woods could score, and there won't be a throw. First and second, RBI for the Jet. He's at first. Canizares is at second. And it is 4-zip Cleveland. Buddy Armour. 4-6 is a base on balls. This game has every appearance to be one of those games that's going to get away from the Homestead Grays, just like yesterday did. They lost 8-1 to this team. Ducky Davenport. Infield is going to play in. They cannot give up any more runs. Here's the pitch to Ducky Davenport. 1-6, ground ball third base B. Judd Wilson fields it, throws the home, and gets the out there. 5-2. Everybody else moves up one. Bases are still loaded for Archie Ware. Can Archie Ware stick a quarter in the merry-go-round? He did last time. Got a base hit and drove in 2 runs. 1-7 is a ground ball third base B. Same deal. They throw home. 5-2. Everybody moves up a base, but they don't score. Infield can now play normal depth. With 2 outs, Quincy Troop. Fly ball to left field. That's going to get him out of it. The left fielder, Vic Harris, puts it away. 3 outs. And damage was limited to 1 run. We go to the bottom of the 7th. Cleveland Buckeyes 4, Homestead Grays nothing. This is a fatigue inning for Flash Bremer. If he had 3 bad things happen to him, he will become tired. And he's pitching to the top of the Homestead Grays order, Tubby Scales. 5-7 is a ground ball second base X. Johnny Cowan's a 2. 1-2 is not going to field it. Base hit gets into right field. Scales is at first. They're down by 4. So that kind of takes away the running game in most cases. Ted Page. Try to get the ball in the air. 2-3 is a line drive. Caught by Johnny Cowan at second. 1 down. Oscar Charleston. 4-7. Split chance. That's a line out to third. 2 outs. Josh Gibson's been quiet in this series. Here's the pitch to Gibson. 4-10 is a fly out to right field. 3 outs. We go to the top of the 8th. 4-0 Cleveland. The 7th, 8th, and 9th inning, 7th, 8th, and 9th hitters for Cleveland have been very quiet in this game. They've only have 1 walk between them. And that was Johnny Cowan. He's 0 for 2 with a walk. He leads off. 3-8 is a ground ball to shortstop. Slim Evans throws across. 1 down. The pitcher, Flash Bremer. 5-6 is a swing and a miss, strike 3. And now Parnell Woods. 2-4 is a drive. It might be, it could be, it is over the left field wall. Home run for Parnell Woods. That's the first home run in this series. 5-0 Cleveland. Avelino Canizares. 1-7 is a walk. And Kenneth Harris is 1 for 2 with 3 walks in the game. He's been on base 4 times. Sam Jethro. Jethro is 1 for 3. Also has walked and scored a run. 4-4. Fly ball center field X. Center fielder is Ambrose Reed. He's a 3. And that is a 16-3. Reed makes the catch. That puts away the inning. But the Buckeyes add a run on the home run by Parnell Woods. We go to the bottom of the 8th. 5-0 Buckeyes. Well, we're in the bottom of the 8th inning of Game 2. I would have never guessed we would be in this place. The Homestead Grays, having been outscored 13-1. They were a great Negro League team, a powerful team, but this is baseball. It can happen in this game. Judd Wilson leads off for the Homestead Grays. They're down by 5. 5-4 is a swing and a miss, strike 3. Wilson goes back to the dugout, disappointed. Vic Harris. Harris is 1 for 3. 5-12 is a base on balls. They desperately need base runners. Here's Slim Evans. Evans has a hit in the game. He has singled and walked. Or no, he's 1 for 3. Next hitter singled and walked. 1-8 is a base on balls. That's the third bad thing that happened to Flash Bremer. So now if you roll anything that has a plus after it, that becomes a base hit with a tired pitcher. Tough decision for Quincy Troop, the player manager, to take a pitcher out who's pitching a shutout, but he's going to do that. The Buckeyes are close to the finish line of eliminating a powerful Homestead Grays team. So they're going to bring in Bruiser Carswell, a .337 hit pitcher, ERA, 9 wins on the season. Bruiser Carswell. All right, Bruiser Carswell is in the 2nd year of his career. He was a big man. He had good control. He pitched for the Buckeyes, helped them to the 45 championship. Then he went to the Indianapolis Clowns after a few years when the Negro Leagues had lost its major league status. Pitched 51 through 53, I believe, with the Indianapolis Clowns. Here's Ambrose Reed for the Grays. 4-7 is a base hit for Reed. The runner at second could try to score, but his run is not important. Harris, let's check. This is a base hit to center field. Jethro's arm is 0. Harris's speed is 16. He's going to go ahead and score. And the throw will go to third to keep runners at first and second. Buckeyes now lead 5-1 with Ambrose Reed at first and Slim Evans at second. Pitchers due up. They literally have nobody else that can pitch. They've got 5 men on the staff. There was one, I don't know what happened, but there is, Bill Foster was on this team, but maybe I sorted him wrong, and Foster is sitting lonely in the box on somebody at the wrong team, but he's not included here. That has put the Homestead Grays at a disadvantage. So the pitcher is going to have to hit for himself. Here's the pitch. 2-10. Pitcher gets the base hit, keeps the line moving. Buddy Armour has a -1 arm. They're going to try to score. Here's the throw from Buddy Armour to the plate. 1-14, just barely safe. And that's what you needed, a 1 through 14 to be safe. And he's safe. Reed goes to third. The pitcher stays at first. Homestead Grays have cut the deficit to 3. There is still only 1 down. First and third, runners on the corners. Tubby Scales. Here's the pitch from Bruiser Carswell. 1-8. That's a base hit, single asterisk. Another run scores. Tubby Scales drives in Ambrose Reed. Charles Williams, the pitcher, goes to second. 5-3. It's now the tie and run can come to the plate. Ted Page. Meanwhile, Quincy Troop is going to call for more help and bring in a new pitcher, John W. Brown. 7-6, 3.16 earned run average. Brown has Tubby Scales at first. Charles Williams, the pitcher, is at second. And Ted Page comes to the plate. 1-for-4 on the day. Here's the pitch to Page. 5-4 is a ground ball third base X. That's Parnell Woods. He's a 2. Woods goes to first and gets the out. The slow roller lets Scales go to second, and the runner at second goes to third. Second and third, 2 down. Tie and runs at scoring position for Oscar Charleston. Charleston was in double digits in homers and triples, 38 doubles as well. Here's the pitch to Oscar Charleston, 2-4. Base on balls. Bases are loaded for Josh Gibson. Well, taking out the tired starting pitcher Bremer may have awakened a sleeping giant here in the Homestead Grays. Can Josh Gibson put a quarter in the merry-go-round? He really hasn't done anything in this series as of yet. He's 1-for-8 with a double. The pitch to Josh Gibson. 6-7, second base X. Des Cowan, he's a 2. 12-2 is a ground out to Johnny Cowan. He flips the short way to Canizares at second for the out. And that's the end of the threat. The Homestead Grays get 3. Here we go to the ninth. 5-3 Cleveland. We cannot hear what's being said from the dugouts. Maybe somebody's getting on Josh Gibson and getting under his skin. Satchel Paige, maybe. In the ninth for the Buckeyes, it'll be Buddy Armour, Ducky Davenport, and Archie Ware. They would be advised to do something here and try to increase their lead. The Homestead Grays batted around in the eighth, and who knows what they've got for them in the ninth. Buddy Armour steps up to the plate. 6-8. That's a split chance, and a single missed a double by 1 number. Buddy Armour is a B stealer, but Josh Gibson takes three off that number, so his chances to steal second are not great. 1-10 is just 50-50. Here's Ducky Davenport, 316 hitter. 4-9. That's a base hit. Base hit to center field. Buddy Armour could go to third, and he does. The throw goes to second to preserve the double play possibility. First and third Cleveland, nobody out. Archie Ware, clutch hitter, coming to bat. He is 2-for-4 with 2 RBIs. Infield playing at double play depth. 1-2 is the line drive to Tubby Scales. He tags out Davenport, the runner on first, the throw to third. It's a triple play. Score at 4, 4, 4-5. A triple play. It's my favorite result in Stratomatic. Line out until many is out as possible. And there we had it. I do not recall having a triple play on the channel, but there it is. A line drive to the second baseman, Archie Ware, who tags out the runner at first and throws to third. Gets all 3. The threat is shut down by the soul-killing inning triple play. Momentum has shifted since the bottom of the 8th. It is Cleveland 5, Homestead Grays 3. Let's go to the bottom of the 9th. John W. Brown returns to the mound for Cleveland. He'll be pitching to Judd Wilson, Vic Harris, and Slim Evans. Here's the pitch to Judd Wilson. 1-5 is a split chance. It's going to be a drive into the gap. It gets down. 3 hops to the wall. Judd Wilson's in the second base with a leadoff double. And that, folks, means the potential tie and run comes to the plate in Vic Harris. We talked about him a little while ago. I think he's underrated and should be in the Hall of Fame because He spent 23 years as a very good hitter with the Homestead Grays. He was also a player manager from 1937 through 1945 and led the Homestead Grays to 9 consecutive pennants. I think Whitey Herzog's going into the Hall of Fame. Did he win 9 consecutive pennants? I know Whitey was a great manager. I'm not throwing shade on Whitey Herzog. But Vic Harris is a forgotten player in the Negro Leagues. People need to know more about him, and this is an opportunity. Here's Vic Harris to tie this game. Here's the pitch. 4-10. Fly ball center field X. That's Sam the Jet Jethro. He is a 2 in center field. 19-2 is an out. Runner at second has to hold. 1 down. That was a big out for John Brown to get. Here's Slim Evans, but a .230 hitter. There's a pitch to Slim Evans. 3-6. Popped him up. Third baseman Parnell Woods is under it, and he makes the grab. 2 down, and it's going to be up to Ambrose Reed. .243 hitter, 3 homers, and 263 at-bats. All right, Ambrose Reed is being called back to the dugout, and Buddy Burbage, a pinch hitter, will be sent to the plate. He's a .284 hitter, left-handed batter, facing John Brown. 2 outs, runner in scoring position. Here's the pitch to Bud Burbage. 3-9 is a split chance. That's going to be a long drive down the line into the corner. Burbage rounds second. He's not stopping there. He will go to third with a run-scoring triple. There's going to be another pitch hitter, this time for the pitcher. That's William Ewing. Most everybody on this team is named William. You got Smokey Joe Williams. You got Charles Williams, a pitcher. You got Roy Williams, who's warming up in the bullpens now. You have Chess Williams, who is a shortstop, middle infielder. Harry Williams is a backup third baseman. And Williams just seems to be a family affair here on the Homestead Grays. William Ewing is a pitch hitter. He is a .250 hitter, the last left-hander on the bench. John Brown's got to get past William Ewing to preserve the lead. Here's the pitch. 6-10. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. That's the ball game, and the Cleveland Buckeyes hang on by the slimmest of edges, and they take this game 5-4. We'll be back to close it out in just a second. The Homestead Grays were in a deep slumber through the first 13 innings of this series. Actually, 16 innings of this series. They were losing 13-1 to the Cleveland Buckeyes, 8-1 yesterday, and down 5-0 in today's game. But in the 8th inning and on, they pulled out all the stops. They brought a tremendous amount of patience, garnering 4 walks and 2 hits in the 8th inning to score 3 runs. And then they had a triple play they pulled off in the 9th. They pulled out all the stops, including a triple play. But they came up just short, down by 1 run. Cleveland scored 5 runs on 9 hits and no errors. The Homestead Grays had 4 runs on 11 hits and no errors, with Bremer the winner and Charles Williams the loser. There was one home run in the game. That was Parnell Woods. He had a solo shot in the 8th inning. And today's star of the game is, for the Cleveland Buckeyes, Parnell Woods. Woods was 3 for 5 with 2 singles, a home run, stolen base, 2 runs scored, and an RBI. So Parnell Woods, the third baseman, is today's star of the game for the Buckeyes. Hope you enjoyed this game. I did. It was a fun game. And if you like seeing tabletop baseball, hit the subscription button. It doesn't cost anything. And if you like what you see, hit the like button as well. That helps it to move up the YouTube algorithm, and more people will get a chance to see these tabletop baseball games. Thanks for watching. Have a good day, and God bless.